What if everything you ever believed was tested? What if love itself had to walk through pain to save the world? This is the story of a man who changed eternity. His name is Jesus. After his baptism, the Spirit led him into the wilderness. 40 days, 40 nights, no food, no water, only silence. Then came the voice, "If you are the Son of God, turn these stones into bread." But Jesus answered, "Man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word from God." The enemy showed him the heights of the world, promised power, glory, everything. But he refused, because real power is obedience. Real victory is faith. And when the desert went silent, the angels came to serve him. By the Sea of Galilee, he saw them, simple men throwing nets, tired from the night. He said softly, "Follow me, and I will make you fishers of men." They looked at him, and something within them awakened. They left their nets, their boats, their past, and followed the one who spoke to their souls. A new mission began, one that would change the world forever. The crowd followed him, thousands of people, hungry, tired. The disciples whispered, "Lord, we have only 5 loaves and 2 fish." Jesus looked to heaven. He gave thanks and broke the bread. In his hands, the impossible became possible. The bread multiplied, the fish multiplied. Everyone ate, and there was more left. A miracle, born from compassion. Night fell, the waves rose high, the wind howled. Fear filled their hearts. Then they saw him, walking on the water. "Do not be afraid. It is I." Peter stepped out, and for a moment he too walked. But doubt crept in, and he began to sink. Jesus reached out his hand. "Why did you doubt?" And when he entered the boat, the storm obeyed his voice. A blind man stood before him, trembling. The crowd waited in silence. Jesus touched his eyes gently and said, "Receive your sight." The man opened his eyes, and light poured in for the first time. He fell to his knees, weeping with joy. Faith had opened his eyes. The room was quiet. Only candlelight flickered on their faces. Jesus broke the bread and said, "This is my body, given for you." Then the cup, "This is my blood, poured out for many." The disciples didn't yet understand, but they would. The moon hung over the olive trees. Jesus knelt, his heart heavy. "Father, if it is possible, let this cup pass from me. Yet not my will, but yours be done." Tears fell like drops of blood. The weight of the world pressed upon his shoulders, and still he chose love. Footsteps echoed through the night. Torches burned bright, and Judas appeared, leading soldiers. He came close and whispered, "Rabbi." Then he kissed him. Jesus looked into his eyes, not with anger, but sorrow. "Friend, do what you came for." The guard seized him. The prophecy was in motion. The sky darkened. The crowd watched in silence. Nails pierced his hands, and yet he whispered, "Father, forgive them. They know not what they do." Thunder roared. The earth shook. The veil of the temple was torn in two. The price was paid. 3 days later, the stone was rolled away. The tomb was empty. Light broke through the mist, and standing there was Jesus, alive, radiant, victorious. The women ran to tell the others. Tears of sorrow turned into joy. "Do not be afraid," he said. "I am with you always, to the end of the age." The story had just begun. And now the question remains, what will you do with the message he gave you? Because his love wasn't just for the people back then, it's for you right now. Every moment you feel lost, every time you feel broken, he's still there waiting. If this message touched your heart, don't let it end here. Subscribe, share this light, and let his word reach someone who needs it today. Because faith grows when it's shared, and hope begins when you press follow. This is not the end. It's the beginning of your story with him.